You know what? Oh, wait. Let's talk to this guy. I want to sell some of our shit because we're encumbered. We don't need all this stuff. We'll sell anything that's green. Yeah, unfortunately, gotta go. I just don't want to hold on to that stuff anymore. And I gotta dump more stuff into the chest, just so I don't have it anymore. Yeah, when you're carrying too much stuff, your guy can't sprint. What? Where are they? Oh. He must need to hit the gym. Dude, this guy's carrying like 400 pounds worth of stuff on him at any given time. It's ridiculous. The amount of things you can carry in video games is like so goofy.
Now is not the time.
Alright, so warn the other governors.
Messenger, you must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave this.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What?
It's just that I was told if I left.
Who said that?
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
If it's a question of money, how much did they promise you?
A lot, my lord.
You should be ashamed of your...
It's only $100. I guess when you're murdering every person that you come across and you pick up, you know, $5 here, $5 there, $100, it's like nothing.
Make preparations. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of...
Very well, Your Excellency.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guard's secondary.
Is that the Coin Guard?
In the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We'll worry about the others later.
Oh, we can't wear that shit. It's too high for us. You know what? Let's just kill him. Why not? It's not like we can't handle this fight. Or maybe we can't. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I guess. I mean, these guys are kind of tough, I'll give them that. But once you get a good handle of like how to kill these dudes, it kind of doesn't matter. Oh. Some of them are wearing pretty decent gear too. Yeah, fuck it, just kill him. Like, I don't know why I was being, like, coy about it. Big deal. Oh. What? So all these people are cool with this. What? I don't understand how the coin guard works. Y'all want to die?
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
To my help! And death to the others!
Wait a minute. What's that savage doing here? What do you think you're doing? Lay down your arms and say...
That's not how...
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid my orders and...
What if I paid you?
Very well, you can come.
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well.
The background
For
sound
high
is
treason.
annoying. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Kurt,
The real question is why would they stand up for an egotistical vermin like yourself, who for his personal advancement would condemn the rest of us to an eternity on this isle, cut off from the world, without supplies, and surrounded by furious islanders? What a great idea. Come on now, give yourself up, imbecile. Only you and your companions are crazy enough to believe such a plan had legs.
Sorry, Lieutenant, but Kurt is making sense.
We arrested him.
Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
we have been sent by the governor Constantin d'Orsay. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms.
You have my word.
Only treason? Why would you not suffer any repercussions for that?
That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
You're arrested. You're under arrest. That's why I don't know why the quest says to arrest them when we're clearly murdering them. Okay, so where are we going now? Oh. I don't know. Whatever. So obviously we gotta go upstairs and kill this guy. For some reason his door was locked before. Wait. Oh wait, is it over here?
Shit. We've arrived too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers.
Whoops. Too heavy. Alright, message to Commander Torsten. Commander, we have carefully followed your instructions. If the operations were to fail, an escort will be waiting for you outside the barracks to take you safely to the docks, where the Knot ship you've asked for will be waiting for you, ready to depart. Lieutenant Werner.
Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
Here, we just need to drop something so we can sprint. Oh, I thought this went outside. For some reason.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse.
Oh?
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
Uh-huh.
Come
Come here, you pathetic dog!
The game is over for you, Commander.
I guess he actually did get arrested in the end. Nah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, Jesus!
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantin, how are you feeling?
Dude, it's been like 20 minutes.
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the Commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the Commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They're going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal.
Oh, that's good. So she's going to be the
You have my
new captain?
complete trust, Kurt.
Or head of the guard,
You
whatever.
have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain, and we're yet to discover a cure.
I'm sorry. I fully intend to continue my research. We have a number of leads, but with all that's been happening...
Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. So let's look at our quest log real quick. Ask for the help. I'll find the healer over there. Or we could do the main quest. Petrus's quest. Okay. Let's put some stuff away. Anything blue and up. I don't feel like going through all of it and and figuring out what I want to keep and what I don't. So let's go here to the native village.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely.
Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out, Abu.
He is an
Have a good one.
Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desardet. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual, but my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Gladney?
Nice.
Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries. Perhaps with the help of Bishop Petra. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you...
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks. Good day.
Beortir tu madre, Naixe. I am in
The Donegad, Katasach, spoke...
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Ten?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. But the attacks happen more.
God, this guy talks so fucking slow.
And they come with. I try to chase them away, to destroy. And now our children disappear.
Can you tell me who the
A young fisherman and a gatherer.
I will go and see them.
Jesus. So, I don't know. I hate when dialogue is too fucking slow. Drives me nuts. Come on. Let's just keep running. We don't need to loot that stuff. We never craft. I'm just going from A to B now, you know.
Good day. I'm the legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from...
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated, chosen people.
Have you heard about the Tenland attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire...
Just a lady walking back and forth in the background.
See the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
She just doesn't know what's going on.
But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little M.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlands is somehow linked to the demons on the island. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside
These
me.
are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, sending them against these poor people. They maintain them in a state of fear and abuse. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my—
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is to leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of— No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings. One more thing.
Yes?
I must
Oh, okay. We gotta go around. I remember coming here before. Okay, so we gotta go all the way around. Right, we couldn't go there before. We didn't have enough vigor, or whatever it was. This is probably it, right? Journal of the Missionary Mother. Our mission is taking much longer than anticipated. These poor savages cling to their childish beliefs and refuse to see the light that could save their souls, and we must show the greatest patience to convince them one by one. Alas, this unexpected reluctance is weighing on the morale of my colleagues, and I surprised one of them as he was forcing himself on one of these children. He seemed full of remorse, and he assured me that he would not do it again. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. He would not do it again, but I am convinced that he is not the only one who sinned, and that it was not the first time such a thing happened. What fools. Now I must do everything in my power to ensure that their deeds remain secret. If the Order or the Mother Cardinal ever learns of this, or of them, we will all be sent back to the continent or even sentenced.
How can these so-called religious men dare to abuse these young people? I thought that the word...
One more thing.
Yes?
I found a document in your belongings. The content is quite enlightening. Your missionaries have forgotten the divine teachings. Are not all forms of abuse against your religious commitments?
A few missionaries did stray from the path. This is true. But our mission is too vital to let their zealous natures dissuade us. You should have never read that.
To my help!
Do you think you can face a woman?
Stop! We lay down our weapons.
I thought they were dead, but apparently they're still alive.
We shall not forget the manner in which you have treated us, but you shall not see us here again.
Alright. You hardly feel bad about that. Just save us a couple of steps. Talk to the hunter still?
I'm in need.
I hear you.
I must be going.
What?
I'm in. I believe you.
There I would. I did. You must. We see the night.
I thank you for you. Isn't it
Yes,
what do you
there.
What do you know about
The more they want to.
I already did. I already took care of that.
No, I think at home.
It sounds as... Is there anything that we...
Besides destroy. Do you
I can try to...
Here,
Look, I really need... I must be good. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps... Here is your weapon. It has been made...
Thank you. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more on Almanawi than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenlan of clear skin. The other
Oh my god, he talks so fucking slow.
You say he doesn't have his place here.
That he was brought here, but I cannot prove this.
I must be good.
Alright, let's go talk to these people.
Good day.
I hope he is right.
It is for that very reason that I...
Then I will tell you what I...
Your sister.
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed.
How long has she...
2 nights have gone by since, but she never returned.
Do you know if she...
Certainly. In the...
Is there anyone...
No.
What do you say?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers took notice.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands.
You think it might have been...
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect.
But you think that they might have captured her... Tell me...
But now they've even...
Do you know
no, it is...
Let's just go.
I must leave now.
I just want to get this information. This is not important. And also, we do already know that the priests were diddling kids, so... We know all we need to know about that, really. So, and she's saying that she's got a good-looking sister. Bad news.
Good day. My name is...
Yes, my little brother.
Your Denega
Oh,
asked me
well,
to help
okay,
you.
never mind. There's a little boy and a little girl
Any
missing.
will be very useful.
The boy's out of luck.
Can you describe...
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome.
But what about
He's
priests?
such a nice boy. But...
Can you tell me more?
It was 2 days.
And...
Okay, same thing. 2 days ago.
Did your brother...
No. He didn't get along particularly well. Perhaps the missionaries.
It's still a...
He has... He told what he could. He got into a fight with them.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't...
Oh, so he was the boy who protected them.
Did your...
Alright, let's just skip all this. I just want to get that dialogue and move on.
It seems our 2 missing youths were together here. No need for a seer to see that there must have been something more than friendship between them.
Alright. I don't like to skip through dialogue like that, but we're 20 hours in and this is not important. You know what I mean? We don't need to know every fucking detail about this kid's life.
Do you...
Not yet. Was your sister fond of a...
They have known each other since they were little.
Only friend?
Yes.
The brother of the young fisherman told me that he suspected him to be in love.
He defended her because he has heart, and because she is his friend. If the boy had a sweetheart, then it must be another young...
Listen, I really need to know everything. Hiding something, anything, will only make me lose time.
I have told you everything that I can.
If your sister broke the promise, we shall keep the secret. She will not be banished.
I believe you, Donegad, and I shall share with you all that You are right. I know she loved this boy, and that they met each other in secret.
Why did you hide that from me? I'm not her suitor.
You are a Renaigse. You do not understand what a promise entails. When two young people give themselves to one another, they weave a bond between them, but also with their village. Breaking it would mean banishment.
I see. That's why they had to meet in secret.
In the clearing.
I shall go and see... I must leave. Why did it take her so much time to accept that her sister was in love with that boy?
Because her sister was betrothed to another. Breaking a promise is taking the risk of being exiled. Does one's word mean nothing on your island?
Yeah, pretty much nothing. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, basically nothing.
Given the presence of the Tenons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here. The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant before destroying the nest.
That's a big one. All right, let's move.
We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. The nest must be close to here. Still, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant before destroying the nest.
Move away! Things are about to get
All right, come on. So let's move this way. I just don't want to deal with it, you know? I get like this towards the end of every game, but truly, I mean, like, we're 20 hours in, you know? Here's your pay. There's the dead thing we killed. Well, it was alive before then. We could have just teleported here, but whatever. I mean, I guess if anything, we're grinding,
The hunter
right?
told me that I would find a nest in this area.
So here's all the stuff that fills up the empty space. All that empty space we found the first time we explored this area.
When he came out at dawn. I should come back later.
We're down to 37 bullets.
The third nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
We didn't find the white one, though.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
Yep. Not good news.
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
We've been here before. I think this is the one where I had to lay a bunch of traps.
3 corpses. One is older than the others. Judging.
Hilarious. What a name. Be especially prudent bringing the large white tenlin inside the cave. It is terribly ferocious, and the other beasts obey its orders. Our whole plan depends on it, so try not to become another of its victims.
By his clothing, he was a missionary. The 2 others are more recent. A man
Oh.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fought against the Renaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring is death.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Okay. Alright, let's go tell this lady. Sorry, your sister's dead.
Do you have any? Oh no. Nah. Serton Sidag.
I found her body in the lair of the Great Tenman.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry.
I must bring her body back.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel, Honor.
I must leave now.
Okay.
Made of.
Well, Norman.
I found him.
He knew every stone on our lands.
He had a liaison with a young girl from They must have forgotten the hour. I found both of them. In the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. I must recover his body. To give it
with the body of the girl he loved. But it is a dangerous place.
I have a duty owed to my...
I must be leaving. The nests are destroyed. And with the death of the White Tenman, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
Okay. But first, let's steal his shit.
Indeed. I put the White Tenman down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. I also encouraged the missionaries to leave.
I regret that violence was necessary to make them go. But I thank you all the same.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late.
Undivorced tear ends.
Will you agree to accompany me now?
I have packed what is needed.
Okay, so straight on, huh?
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisak, Constantin. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Okay.
My dear cousin, Constantin, this sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaint.
How I relate?
Oh, they so
to let
you need.
I'm going to
look out.
Okay. So we have one singular main quest now. So I guess we do that.
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rome?
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governments?
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the... I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's...
Another time.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Okay, so we have 2 loyalty quests to do. Between him and Petrus. I feel like we've done a lot of missions with Kurt. Or for Kurt.
The valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
Oh, right, we've already been here. This is where I found, I went back here to unlock a level 3 chest and found a note.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
A camp here? In the open wind? It was definitely set up by scholars.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
A woman with sharp eyes. They might have saved her life.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead...
This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
How strange, this lone bed. It contains scientific materials and a herbarium. Everything is tidy, but I see no trace of its occupant.
Isolated. Discreet. Perfect visibility. Great choice.
Okay, so it did teleport us over to the camp where we found that book.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
This globular root has a dense and firm texture. The smell that emerges from it is strong and vigorous. They have observed several animals consuming it without any noticeable effect, hence it is likely to be edible. A distillation in laboratory should be more conclusive. Afra has decided to move her tent further away. She says that her constant cackling prevents her from focusing. The young woman is talented, but I understand why her master dismissed her. She has a bad temper. This species of bird is heavily represented in the valley. They have proven to be incredibly curious. They come so close to us that we could touch them. The natives must not hunt them, Otherwise, they'd be more prudent. And yet their flesh is exquisite. It must be related to their beliefs. This naive people may consider them to be sacred.
This journal of a naturalist confirms absolutely that this is the campsite of our lost expedition. It makes mention of the other campsite that we found a distance away.
Yep. Okay. I was tapping E, but he didn't grab it. I don't think I've used these things for once ever. For like one thing ever. I haven't made anything with berries or any of that shit. I don't even know why I'm picking them up anymore.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible.
Renaigse! We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your...
You will get nothing from us.
In that case...
Spare our lives.
Where have you looked up?
In the old ruins, where we have also... But if you want to stop a fight against our people, you should have...
Very well.
I did... Okay. I quick saved right before then, so we'll go here and we'll let Siora talk.
We have no wish.
We have not come.
They are ours, Donegad. They will tell us.
They are treasured, Renaigse. And they are not warriors. Let us take them away. They will bring you nothing but worries.
They bring us worries already. One of them escaped and threatened to bring their warriors to destroy us.
They should have told us where our people are kept. But you are right. It is better if they all leave.
Stay away from the main entrance.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there.
There must be a key somewhere to open.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Kurt. Simply Kurt. I protect our excellency's back. And if one of your violent fits overcomes you, rescue party or not, I will kill you.
This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked.
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart.
But when I heard my fellow scholars shout, most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues have...
Certainly, and I fully intend to participate in this rescue.
So, funny thing to think about is the fact that she was in that tree, right? She must have been in that tree for over 22 hours because we've passed that tree like a dozen times. We saw the camp that she's from like a few hours into the game. You coming? Jesus Christ, lady. Oh right, so we were never allowed to get over here before. There was a whole section forgot about.
This is where the natives took your colleague?
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where they are being kept in the old walls of...
Okay.
I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Get that loot. Let's just canvas the area, you know? I was on my way back to you with the supplies you asked for. You asked me to gather for the expedition when I saw one of these creatures you told me about. This enormous beast resembled a deer, but it walked on 2 legs and was taller than the trees. Alas, it saw me too and rushed towards me. I tried to defend myself using my sword, but it kept bouncing off its shell, which seemed as solid as our best armors. I eventually managed to run away, but I am bleeding profusely, and I no longer have enough strength to reach you. I hope that someone will find me and give you this letter. Tell my wife I love her. Okay, so you can only jump down from there?
Karans, do you need some?
I'm asleep.
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, let's try to avoid the
I know we were trying to avoid a fight, but hey, you know, I stood my ground.
Is that
Okay.
you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload.
Oh yeah, he had the key. Of course he did.
to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Well, those things are dead. There's no more people. So we'll just run straight to the camp.
Rokared, mercy, you have defeated us.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down.
No, you have our word. We have been bested.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spared their lives. I bet.
Very well. Leave.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken, and I will honor my words.
I mean, yeah. I wasn't gonna fucking kill those people. They wouldn't be consistent with the characters so far.
Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Oh, okay. Straight to Hikmet.
Sir Desade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential...
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
A research that has borne fruit, Your Excellence.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tierna Hac Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted. How's that? Huh. Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag, remedy. Surprising. But the Tierna Hach is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Oh. We'll pick her up. We'll drop Kurt for now. Oh shit. Two vigor. I guess we go intuition. Everything's in our chest. Oh. She's got a grenade launcher. That's pretty cool. Alright, speak to Darren, the chief.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desire. And to what do...
Can you tell me anything?
Don't mind me.
There now, my dear. Afra is one of our greatest naturalists. Her knowledge is infinitely precious to us.
And what of this
Officially, of course.
Oh, okay. We've already asked that question before.
I have to go.
All right. That's the only time so far we've had to come back to Hikmet. So this was a pretty small town, if I remember correctly. But it's very close to our house. Which makes it easy for us to travel. And real quick. Requires 3 accuracy. God damn. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to see if this this chick, Afra, can wear any of this stuff. Yep, totally. Yep, it's the best gear for her. And we'll put everything else back. We'll just... literally everything, I don't care. Alright, save, go to the map, and, whoops, go to the camp. Oh, now we're just buddies with these people. Which is kind of funny. We did kill a whole bunch of them, but they left us... Well, I know they wanted us to sneak, but Desarde is not really a sneaky guy. Okay, I wasn't expecting for them to just start attacking me.
Do it. What are you doing?
Your men. We are here to parley with
Parley? With Renaigse?
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners, and to do that, you spilled the blood of my own brothers and sisters.
We seek a cure for my people. That is why I liberated the sages, and it is the reason I am here.
I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
Enough! You are defeated. But I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself, Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find that Yernahach Kadaktas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast. Now leave us.
What's our... We're still friendly with the natives, so fuck them. Let's go look at this other area. There was still one more question mark, so... Oh. It's a skill point. Come on. Stop getting stuck on that. Are you serious? Gotcha. Okay, so get a nice little skill point. So I guess we just gotta get out of here, go home, or somewhere. I don't know. I actually don't know where we're going. I think at this point, I'm ready to see the end of this game. I had a really solid 18 hours with it, and then beyond that, I'm like, alright, I'm good. But for the sake of this stream, you know, and I do want to actually see how this all resolves. Or, because there is no, like, the major conflict, I guess, is the Malachor, right? And there's no, like, central villain or anything. Oh, whoops. So I just want to see what the end of this game is. I don't know how much longer there is. I mean, I'm assuming there's probably a decent chunk because this whole other section of the island has not been searched. There's going to be at least something on the mountain, I would assume. Just out of curiosity. Hmm. There might not actually be that much. There's like a handful of quests after this, but we'll probably beat this game tonight. If I just keep mainlining everything, going straight to, you know, straight to the quests. Which at this point I feel pretty fine about doing.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now.
You spoke about a great hunt.
A sacred ceremony, of course.
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, each year one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant. And the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
I must take...
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take a little break. I've been going for about 3 hours, and I think I'm going to take a break from playing the game for a little bit, and I'll be back, and hopefully we can beat this game tonight. So, until then, later.